So that needs changing.
So in the top right and top left corner, you put 1-0 because that's the player's record. And then it's that one which is the... Yeah, cool. I'm checking that I'm getting it right because I might be reading this wrong. So yeah, we have Jason Hurd against Andrew Clayton. We don't know what kind of decks they're playing. We'll find out as they play. And
yep, that's his hand.
They're waving at the camera. The camera's still on us, Rachel. Do you want to shift it to them? Because I'm suddenly getting very nervous.
Alright.
If you put to board, no overlay.
Yeah, look at that.
And you can still see us a little bit, but I feel a bit less shy. And you can see people shuffling up. And you can tell a lot about a person by how they shuffle their deck.
I like people who shuffle and really try to make a big deal out of the shuffle, like lots of noise to intimidate the other player. That's my least favourite shuffle.
Yeah, you don't see that so often at a pre-release. You can also judge people by the sleeves they're using. So you can see Jason has got some Dragon Shield blues there. They're very tough and durable. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm boring myself as I speak, so I'm going to stop talking about sleeves. I'm
just going to call the decks question mark for now.
We still have some prizes to give out. So we've got the puffer fish of blowing yourself up on stream for the biggest punt. We haven't seen a punt yet. The previous game I think was relatively punt free. We also have a zebra of awesomeness.
For being really awesome.
Yeah, so this is for a super awesome kill.
It isn't as cool as the blowing yourself up pufferfish. Nowhere near as cool. So I'm going to put the overlay on.
Nice. Yeah. So Andrew, there we go. Andrew here did win the 2 o'clock pre-release yesterday, and that was the 6-round tournament, and he went undefeated. So Andrew's pretty good. We'll see if his deck today is as good as his deck yesterday. Jason, I'm not sure if I don't think he's played in any of the other pre-releases this weekend. So this might be his first experience with Aether Revolt cards. We'll have to see how he does.
Jim, I like that. I think he might.
Green sleeves. Yeah.
I hear that is actually a scientific way of finding out. So Henry versus Jason. Maybe. No.
Maybe. I'm not sure if Andrew will appreciate that nickname, but I certainly appreciate the joke.
That was a good pun. I appreciate.
Yes. Oh, you've worked out how to get adverts on the screen.
I've worked out. Nice. Yeah, I've worked out how to get. I worked out how to get adverts on the screen ages ago, before you were even born.
That you can see we've got a Dice Masters regional that is coming up on the 11th of February.
Ooh, Dice Masters.
Yeah. I've never played Dice Masters.
Okay.
But it's pretty popular around here.
He's showing us his cards.
He flashed us his hand over here.
Yeah.
Oh, they both kept hands with lands and spells. It looks like Jason is on green, white, and Andrew is on red, white.
Isn't it red, white, blue?
I think it might be red, white, blue. Yeah. 3 colour. We'll have to work out which one is the splash, if indeed he is splashing one. Oh, whoa! We just played a swamp. Is he playing 4 colour?
He might.
I am glad we got this deck on stream. And he's just played the Energy Bob. Oh wow! He played the Energy Bob, and do you see what Jason just played? He played. Is it Decoction module? What's the first module? This is going to be an exciting game, everyone. We have modules. We have potentially 4 colour.
I've tentatively put red, white. It is red. I'm sure it is.
I'm pretty sure I saw a blue card before as well.
I might be taking that blue out, but I hope I'm not. Okay, so Jason's going down to 18.
It looks like Jason has built a very dirtly deck. I look forward to seeing him
durdle away.
Yeah. I mean, if it's sweet enough, that can get you a zebra. Oh, that's an aerial responder. That's going to stabilise the board quite nicely. But Andrew is going to get to draw an extra card. So Andrew goes down to 19, using the ability of his Energy Bob, as we will call him.
Energy Bob.
which is actually Glint Sleeve Siphoner, which is a little bit of a mouthful.
Yeah, tongue twister.
Yeah.
I think it's free colour, Kieren. I think
Harness Lightning. That's
I think nice we've got too excited. I'm fairly sure it's a free colour deck, which is still pretty intense. Okay, so Jason's gone down to 13.
Ouch. Yeah, Jason spent his first 2 turns playing artifacts, which, while sweet, don't affect the board, which means he's going to fall behind a little bit to Andrew's aggressive start. We'll see if he's got something that can stabilise the board. Is that an oval trace? Dragster? No. What's the that creature called? His hand.
Okay, so that's the green.
Oh yeah, he's got the
green guy again.
The green automaton. I want to check what the name of this module is. What does it do exactly? They all do slightly different things. Animation module is the module that Jason has in play, and that says whenever 1 or more +1/+1 counters are placed on a permanent you control, you can pay 1 mana to get a 1/1 servo.
Okay, so Jason has just taken more damage. He hasn't blocked. It's gone down to 10.
Ouch.
Might be that he's going to be tempoed out, but he's obviously not wanting to lose some of the pieces of this. He's got some form of plan. Maybe he's adding up to some sort of big gribbly. Don't know.
Gribbly. So that is a Lawless Broker that Andrew keeps attacking in with there, which is a 3/2, and when it dies you can put a +1/+1 counter on one of your other creatures. So I can see why Jason isn't too keen to trade with it, though it is going to keep hitting in there for more and more damage. That is an
so that's the Aether guy, yeah.
Yeah, so 2/1 first strike gets you 2 energy, and I imagine Andrew's going to use that energy to draw another card in his next upkeep.
So he's swinging in.
Or maybe not.
So has that guy got haste, the Aether guy? So he's just landed.
Shouldn't do, no, he's crewing the vehicle.
He's crewing, that's why.
Yeah, he's got a Fleet Wheel Cruiser, 5/3 trample.
Okay, and Jason is going down to 9.
But he's putting a counter on his... nice. Okay, so he's putting a counter on his automaton, and then his animation module lets him pay a mana to make a servo. Then he's going to block that with the servo, so he's actually going down to 6. I feel that that's a hint of things to come from Jason in terms of artifact and durdling.
As Andrew, it has got quite a lot of energy going. He does seem to have things that work with the energy quite well in his deck, from what we've seen.
Also, at this point, is Jason mono... no, he's not mono green. He's played a white card before, but he's only got 1 plains in play.
So
that's Prey Upon to take out the Energy Bob.
Poor Energy Bob. He was so young. Well, no, he wasn't. He lasted quite a few turns. So I am now 100% convinced that we didn't see a card particularly well, and it's actually not got blue in this deck.
Yeah, you may be right.
So there we go. Red, white, black.
This automaton is getting bigger. Wow. There's Fleet Wheel Cruiser, which is coming in. Does have trample. Did Jason take trample damage there? I think Jason's on 5 at the moment in any case. More counters.
More servos, more counters.
Servos. Andrew needs to punch through this, otherwise...
it's going to get into a stalling match. Or it's just going to grow out of his range. It's the Ballista.
Yeah, you're right. It's Ballista Charger. It does 1 damage to a creature or player when it attacks, and it's a 6/6. No trample.
Thanks, Zafrian Pillar.
Oval Chase Dragster.
There we have the guy who comes back to life.
Yeah, so he returns to your hand when you play an artifact from your graveyard, that is.
He's too cool. Shouldn't the verdant automaton have died from prey upon on a death touch creature?
Oh, so the energy bob doesn't have death touch, it has menace. So yeah, that black creature there isn't the Aether... what's it called? Aether Poisoner, which is the death touch creature. It is in fact Glint Sleeve Siphoner.
Which is the tongue twister.
Yes, and that is the creature that lets you pay energy to draw cards at the cost of losing 1 life. A bit like Bob.
A bit like Bob. Okay, so what's he got in his hand? Can we see? Nope.
So this automaton is a 5/6 now. That's pretty beefy. It took a little while to get there. Jason is on a low life total, but now it's holding the board quite nicely. And that's a flyer there for Jason.
And then again, if he can hold out the board state, life total's just another resource to use. Could be this is how he's won his last game.
Absolutely, yeah. Both of these players did win their first games. So that Jason just played Gira per Osprey, which is a 2/2 flyer. Andrew is crewing his ballista. He gets to ping something for 1. But Jason has been making his servos after that trigger resolved.
Okay, so Jack Bycast, does the vehicle have trample?
No, the vehicle doesn't have trample. It is a 6/6, and when it attacks, it can do 1 damage to something. Which, in this case, is 1 damage to Jason himself. So Jason is now on 4.
Okay, so
Jason is just continuing to chump block this vehicle.
Chumping as the day goes, Will. Okay, good. Good.
Oh, nice. Now this is one of the strongest Revolt cards. The Vengeful Rebel. So it's a 3-mana 3/2. It's got Revolt when it enters the battlefield. If a permanent you control has left the battlefield this turn, you can give a creature -3/-3. So that has killed off Jason's flying creature.
That's pretty good. Pretty good play.
Yeah, it's a fair point. Automaton, I think the Automaton at that point could have killed the Ballista, but Jason was continuing to chump, maybe to play around a trick, and actually in this case it played around the Vengeful Rebel, so good move there, Jason. Andrew's flooding
not
out.
Good for Andrew.
2 lands in hand. And at this point, it's kind of hard to tell what he's splashing. He might be solidly 3 colour here. We've seen. I haven't seen a white card yet, but he does have 4 planes total between his hand and battlefield.
Given drawing 2 cards, I feel like I would have held back. Like it's unlikely he's got anything that's going to cost that much, or 2 creature. Like he's not going to draw another card. I would have held back both lands to bluff having a trick here. I think to hold back that big Gribbly. Even if it just causes Jason to hold off a turn.
You see what's going on here. Jason now has enough mana to put 2 counters on his automaton a turn and make 2 servos.
That's pretty good. And I mean, I like his deck.
Yeah, no,
I like his style.
Very much so. I think Jason is probably going to turn to the offensive at some point soon here. Andrew's drawn a spell. Or what is it?
He's using it. That's the red-black dude. That guy. World-Fast Engineer. At the beginning of combat, on your turn, target artifact creature you control gets +2/+0 until the end of turn. It's a 3/3 human artificer. I don't think it's going to change the game for him. It's a good blocker, I guess, but against the servos and that big dude, it's not looking like a...
Look at this awesome army Jason has. He's got 5 servos in play at the moment, and his automaton is an 11/12. Yeah, Thunderflux Deadeye Harpooner is also really strong. There's an interesting debate. Is that better or worse than the Rebel? Yeah, it's pretty close either way. I guess in white has a few ways to blink the harpooner, which is pretty effective. And yeah, Andrew's in chump block mode here, isn't he?
Yeah, just holding off. See if he's got a bomb. See whatever the payoff is for these.
Yeah.
For this difficult mana he's got.
Yeah, Jason is now on the offensive. You're going to slowly eat away at Andrew's creatures. Eventually, he's just going to have so many servos that he can
just
start.
Run over.
Yeah, he can just attack with loads of servos. Yeah, some will die, but can get some damage through. Good grief! I wonder if Andrew is considering what is possible outside here. He's going to attack with the blister with the as the automaton has started attacking. It can't block these creatures. These guys are probably going to get chump blocked.
But it does lessen the amount of servos he has as well.
Yeah,
and gives Andrew a servo.
Yeah, I'm just going to thin out the herd. But actually, no, he isn't. He's going to do 1 damage to Jason himself. Actually, maybe Andrew's given this some thought and decided that his win condition is pinging Jason to death.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jason's going to block. He's just going to chump. He might want to get that ballista off the table. If that's Andrew's win condition. At this point, and he could do that by oh wow!
Oh, so he's
do that by blocking with all his servos. But he has drawn the mighty eagle of +1/+1 vigilance, Dawn Feather Eagle.
It's going to be pretty good for him, I feel.
Oh boy!
Andrew's on quite a lot of life here. What will this do if Jason decides to swing with everything here?
Well, as all his stuff is vigilance, he may as well, really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like they're all going to come in.
What's happening?
That looks like 5 2/2 servos.
So that's 10 damage just with those. And we got a 13, I guess. And mana dude.
So it's not that it's 14, 15 at the moment because of the pump by the eagle.
Mm.
Not that matters.
Because it's going to get chumped.
Yeah. 13 without trample or 14-15 without trample, it comes to the same.
Okay, so Andrew has taken 10 damage for that. For his efforts.
Yikes.
And the big dude's still on the table.
What can Andrew draw here? I guess
a kill spell would be nice.
That's very expensive. Oh wow! No, that is one of the rares that can help him get out of this situation. It counteracts this servo production engine quite nicely. It is Walking Ballista, I think the name of it is. Just double checking the name. Yeah, Walking Ballista. It costs, and it looks like it's his promo. Yeah, it's an XX.
Okay,
it enters battlefield.
Jason just scooped.
Yeah, because so Walking Ballista is an XX. It enters the battlefield with X counters on it. You can remove a +1/+1 counter from it to do 1 damage to target creature or player. So never mind pinging off all the servos. You can just finish Jason off by doing 3 damage to his head. Yeah. Well, that was the top deck Andrew needed. That was a very sweet game.
Yeah.
We got to see some artifact shenanigans and an unexpected victory.
Nice.
So doesn't look like either of these players have gone to their sideboard yet. I wonder if they're happy.
I'm still not entirely sure what to call Andrew's deck apart from red, white, blue. If I'm honest.
Red, white, black.
Or black even. Yeah. Red, black.
So you could call Jason's green, white servos, maybe, or green, white.
I've called it
counters.
artifacts.
Yeah, I mean, it's Kaladesh. Lots of artifacts, I guess.
Yeah.
As for Andrew's,
servo counters.
Yeah, Andrew just seems like Mardu good stuff. Doesn't seem to have.
I'm quite happy to
synergy.
Call it Mardu good stuff, actually. If I was actually typing across.
Yeah, Walking Ballista is a pretty sweet card. It's Very, very Hangerback Walker-esque. So I wonder if it'll make a similar impact.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. Ah. That's almost beautiful. Almost.
Oh yes.
There we go.
Game 2.
And I'm going to take the opportunity while they're shuffling to get another cookie out. Would you like a cookie?
No, thank you. Please eat away from the mic. Nice. I wonder if Jason's got the other modules in his deck. That would be very cool to see. The 1-drop module he played lets him make servos. That's animation module. When you put a +1/+1 counter on one of your creatures, you can pay a mana to make a servo. There is also decoction module, which is the uncommon, that gives you energy whenever a creature enters the battlefield. And the 3-drop fabrication module, whenever you get energy, you can put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control. You get all 3 into play. You've got a nice little loop where for 1 mana you can effectively make a 1/1 servo, get a +1/+1 counter, and get an energy.
Hello, we're being shown he's holding a planes in hand as Jason. Don't seem to be any other mana in there.
Really?
No.
Wow. Bold. Did he mulligan? Oh no. Oh, he has drawn a forest. Nice. It looks like Andrew has a glint sleeve siphoner in hand, so he might be playing that on turn 2 again. And what is this that Jason has played?
Oh, that's a counters chap. I know that chap.
Oh.
And that guy. Green Weal Liberator, 1 and a green elf warrior with a revolt. The revolt trigger, Green Weal Liberator enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. If a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, it's a 2/1.
Yeah, so he's just running out as a 2/1 now into Aerial Responder, which is a nice curve.
That was very loud. Apologies.
So Andrew hasn't actually played the Siphoner. We got them mixed up the other way around last game. This game he has played a Aether Poisoner.
So that is the Death Touch chap.
Yeah, it's 1/1 Death Touch, and he's attacking. He's spending 2 energy.
Okay, and Jason's going down to 19.
Not, yeah, he's spending 2 energy and he's making a servo. And he's also finishing off the Aerial Responder with Harnessed Lightning. Nice. So Andrew has got 2 energy marked there, but he doesn't actually have any energy at the moment. He's spent it to make a servo.
So from Slim Beginnings, Jason has drawn what he needed to draw, and that is a nice mana base.
Yeah.
Maybe he might want another green source though, but
yeah, he's just passed the turn, so yeah, maybe it's green mana he's lacking. You can see Andrew's got a Concealed Courtyard in his hand, so maybe the mana for his deck isn't so bad, despite him being 3 colour. Prophetic Prism. Okay, that's not your first choice for mana fixing in many cases, but if you need to make 3 colour work, then Prophetic Prism is there for you. Andrew getting in for 2, playing a Puzzle Knot to draw an extra card. He'll lose a life and draw a card. Yeah, so Jason did run out his creature on turn 2. It's not paid off hugely for him, which is unfortunate. I think a lot of people are hesitant to play cards until they can get full value out of them. But sometimes you just need to play a 2-drop on turn 2 and not worry too much about
and in this
Revolt.
In this what do I mean? This set, that's what I mean. In this set, it seems like you want to play things on turn, really. Like, again, with the old stalemate board theory, you want something you just keep wanting to keep up the tempo with a lot of these decks. You can hang around all day for a revolt, and it often won't come for you. It's what I've learnt. Okay, so what's he played down there?
That.
Is it that?
That
It
is.
is. It's Universal Solvent. A 1-mana artifact, 7 tap, sack it, and destroy target permanent. So a very, very expensive waiting kill spell.
Yeah, so Andrew's paying another life to draw another card here by cracking his puzzle nut. That will turn on Revolt if he's got any Revolt cards in hand. But yeah, this Solvent is... I feel that's not your first choice for removal, is it? I think Jason maybe doesn't have much removal in his pool.
But that might be quite good. He's got quite an artifact-heavy deck. If things revolve around wanting artifacts, it might feed into that. It's cheap to lay down. It could add to different costs.
Yeah, though the improvised cards are in blue and red. White-green is more focused around Revolt and +1/+1 counters. But, I mean, if maybe Jason just wanted to play some removal, even if he didn't have good removal. Oh, okay, Appetite for the unnatural there. Destroys the servo and gains Jason a couple of life. Using a removal spell on a servo token is not very satisfying there.
Need to see what Jason's got in his hand. I think it's that he's waiting on that other green source.
It could well be, yeah.
And swinging again, why not? We know he doesn't really have anything in his hand.
Yeah, so that's a 1/1 Death Touch, a 3/2 and a 3/3, and when that 3/2 dies, as it just has, Andrew gets to put a +1/+1 counter. So his 3/3 has been upgraded to a 4/4.
Definitely not looking good for Jason here.
Yeah.
He needs to pull out something.
Yeah, it looks like he's not managed to get his shenanigans going.
And I mean, his deck was slow as it is. I don't know if 7's enough of a source to let his shenanigans happen.
Look, he's got Energy Bob out. Energy Bob.
Energy Bob.
And that looks like a scrap trawler as well.
Okay, counting mana. It's promising.
I don't think Andrew has any... Oh, he's got the puzzle knot in his graveyard. If that scrap trawler dies, Andrew will get that back, which is a nice bit of value. Jason's going to need something pretty good here. He has got in his hand... he's got Aether Mechanic, which is a 2-mana 2/2 that lets you return another permanent you control to your hand. He's floating a green mana. Nice. Returning his forest to his hand.
Oh, cheeky.
Going to replay it. He now has access to double green.
It's a nice play. I like it.
If you look at his hand, there's 3 green cards left in his hand. Alright, what's he going with?
Sending it to the bottom of the library.
Yeah.
Yes, Jim, that's it. That's a good name. Energy Bob and Friends for Andrew's deck. Possibly better than Mardu Good Stuff.
Yeah. Though, to be fair to Andrew, like his deck so far has been all pretty good stuff. As he's playing 3-color, but it's 3-color.
We could call it Energy Bob and his very best friends, and good friends.
I think that's implied. I don't think Energy Bob would make friends who weren't very good. I think he's quite picky.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Well,
look.
Okay, so what have we got going
Jason's
on here?
making the necessary block to not die here, and playing...
What are we playing?
What trick is that?
And he's drawn another green source.
Nice. I mean,
of course, might not be what he needs now, unfortunately.
Well, he does have other green cards in hand, so I think it might be the case. Even if they're only single green, he might be able to play 2 of them in one turn now. Oh, there's a Prey Upon there, yeah.
And that's it.
He's conceded, yeah.
Okay, so
right.
That one's going to Andrew.
Going to Andrew, okay. That was...
It's over quite quickly.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't manage to see more of Jason's shenanigans, but he certainly had some fun game 1.
Certainly. I do enjoy his deck. I hope it works out for him.
You can see he's laying it out at the moment. It looks very sweet. There's a SRAM as well. Get him some value when playing some of these artifacts.
So this is round 2, game 2, and it's been decided that Andrew's won. Yeah. So there'll be 2 more rounds after this.
It has been decided.
It has been decided.
We have deemed him worthy.
So yeah,
some cool cards. So Jason has in his deck. Where is the legend? I'm trying to find what the legendary creature is called, who lets you make servos and then lets you make big constructs. Green 1-drop. There we go. Avia Pashiri, Sage Lifecrafter. She's pretty nice. She lets you churn out servo tokens. And then when you've got lots of tokens, as Jason has shown he is able to do, you can make an XX colourless construct artifact creature token, where X is the number of creatures you control. That's going to be pretty big. Cool. There we go. I would have liked to see Avia make an impact in one of those games.
Yeah, that would have been cool. It's also a very, on a completely different note, a very nice piece of art on that card. Really beautiful card.
Yeah, Kaladesh has very nice art. It's very much brighter than...
after being in Innistrad for however long, it's quite a nice change. Lots of nice colours. But yeah, a very, very cool card as well, obviously. And in Jason's deck, like a real, sure pick. I wonder whether he pulled that and built the deck around it, or whether the deck itself seemed to fall that way.
Nice. The players are just packing up their stuff. Shall we have a little
chat with Andrew?
Yeah. And do you want to find out what the time on the round is as well? Because I've just remembered we have a round timer that we can put into the display, but we've forgotten to do that.
Ugh, rookie errors.
Well, we are rookies. Yeah. We have absolutely no idea what we're doing. Yeah.
Talk for yourself.
Excellent. So the tournament today is 4 rounds, so there'll be another 2 rounds of Magic, which you can enjoy watching with Rachael and myself. If you enjoy the stream, then do let us know. You can send us a message on Facebook or just post in the chat, whatever you like. And we're looking to stream future pre-releases as well, if it's popular, which so far it has been. How many viewers do we have at the moment? Somewhere in the region of 40. Nice. Thank you all for watching. Hello.
Hello.
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Take a pew.
I'll take the middle one. Oh, yeah.
It's the best one to take.
Welcome. This isn't the first time you've been in the booth this weekend, is it?
No, it's the second time.
Oh, yeah, nice. After another successful victory. Well done.
Yeah, so it was a bit dicey on that first game. I didn't quite know what was going on.
I'll be honest, we were not expecting that particular top deck. That was pretty exciting.
No, he top decked his finisher, that bird that made everything Vigilance more. I was 19 to 9 or 6 or something. It's not good. I was like, okay, well, hang on, what's it? Walking Ballista.
Yeah, Walking Ballista.
Not Hangerback.
The new Hangerback.
Yeah, Pingerback Walker, that's what I call it.
Pingerback, cool, I like it. Jason's deck looks so sweet though, didn't it?
Yeah.
That was just jank.
Yeah.
It was like...
That was beautiful
jank. 3 commons and a rare. These rare was that module, and it was just like, okay, where's this going to go? It's going to be something funny. And then it was just like, he's going to get 2 servos per turn. I swing, and he's going to chump block it, and I have to ping him for 1. I was like... Eventually got big enough that I couldn't just even swing in with the... charging Ballista.
Yeah, once he got to the point where he could boost it twice in a turn, that really started getting out of hand.
Yeah, it was insane. I was like not sure what was going on here.
Yeah, though I mean, I think a lot of people there would have tried to ping his servos with the Ballista there.
Tried that once, it didn't go very well. Learned quickly.
Yeah.
There's always more servos.
Yeah, exactly. Going to his face was definitely a good idea. So you actually had another out to win there without the top deck. There's a potential.
Yeah, it was. We were worried for a while that he might overrun you before you got to ping him away.
I was like, there's no overrun effects I'm aware of. He top decked the bird. I was like, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it. Well, at least they don't have vigilance. They didn't tap this. It does give them vigilance. Yeah, I can't even win on the crackback.
Yeah, the bird has been pretty impressive.
Yeah.
And then it's a 3/3 flyer as well, and flyers are pretty good right now, I think.
Because I played the Ballista Saturday as well, and it was just pure gas then, so I was really happy to get it as my promo. Well, that's getting Windmill slammed in.
Nice.
4,000 sun.
Yeah, opening a nice artifact promo is pretty good, huh? You know it's going to go in most of your decks.
It's one of my 2 rares that I can play.
The other being Energy Bob.
Energy Bob, or Phyrexian Arena, I think is a more accurate term, isn't it? Because it doesn't deal with the damage.
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't reveal the cards.
Energy Bob sounds better.
Yeah, rolls off the tongue a bit more easily.
So, got a very important question to ask you. We've been discussing the name of your deck, as you see. Jason's was called Green-White Servo Counters. Yours, we've gone with Mardu Good Stuff, but we've had a very cool...
Energy Bob and Friends.
Energy Bob and Friends. Do you think that's the unofficial title or the official title?
Yeah, the only 2 cards I can name you off the top of my deck that's in it is Bob and the Ballista.
Yeah.
I can't remember anything else in there because it's just sort of supporting it.
Yeah.
Sort of an aggro deck.
So it could be called Ballista Bob and Co. Maybe.
Ballista Bob and Co. Yeah, we'll go for that.
Yeah, no, it did get off to quite an aggressive start there, curving out into the Ballista. It's pretty nice.
It was, yeah. I also like the bit of the servo, since that's technically an artifact creature with that Rakdos coloured engineer. Makes an artifact creature get +2 attack. I was like, 3/1 servo.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Eventually Jason had to use his appetite for the unnatural on that.
That's not what you want to use it for.
No. I'll take that.
Yeah. You want to be killing a 1/1 servo token with your removal spell.
No.
Do you mind if I have a quick look through your deck then?
Yeah, you can see the reason I went Mardu in the first place.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're trying to work out which colour are you splashing, or are you just solidly 3
it's
colour?
all solid 3 colours.
Nice.
Wow.
Because that's not good for 2.
So, Prophetic Prism I'm a big fan of.
Oh, it's fixing.
It's always there when you need it. You have a Renegade Freighter.
I do have a Renegade Freighter. It's one of my best cards.
Yeah, though it's slightly usurped as being now the second best train you can open.
But now there is a better card, I can finally open those in my seal pools.
Oh, you have got another rare in here. Peace Walker Colossus.
That's the reason I've got vehicles.
This guy's pretty nice. I don't know if the camera will focus on that very well.
I almost made a mistake when I was deck building with it.
Hmm?
I forgot the ability is white, so I was going to go Grixis first because like Tezzeret's Touch. I was like, I just turn a vehicle on permanently that way. So I can also use this, and I'm like, thumbing through right at the end, sleeve everything up. I was like, that's white. Oh, good thing I didn't build on the stream.
Quickly U-turn.
Yeah.
That would have been amused to watch that. That's fine.
I'm sure it would have.
But yeah, Peace Walker Colossus is pretty nice. A 3 mana 6/6 vehicle, crew 4.
Bit hard.
A bit hard, yeah. But for a white and 1, he lets you sort of animate another one of your vehicles.
Yeah, so I can just swing in with all by.
Yeah, which you've got Renegade Freighter and a Ballista Charger.
Got Sky Skiff in there as well, I think.
Sky Skiff, nice.
It's my only flyer.
Vengeful Rebel.
Yes, if you get the Revolt, he's very nice.
Yeah,
it's like what was the common or the rare from Battle Syndicate? Wasteland Straggler, sort of like that.
Yeah,
that was pretty good. So just with it.
I mean, Wasteland Straggler saw a bit of constructed play, so I wouldn't be too surprised if Vengeful Rebel did as well.
Yeah. Crack Fetch, get that.
Yeah,
Killer 3-drop bobbles.
Yeah, I'm wondering if he's maybe. Do you think he's maybe the best uncommon in the set?
Oh,
potentially.
The other uncommons are right.
I mean, perhaps the train is the best one.
Given that it's
colourless.
The new train, Crew 1 for +1 count synergy. That's
got
everywhere.
To be the train, right? You can put it in anything.
Okay, excluding the train then.
Okay.
Excluding the train, yeah.
Excluding the train.
Chandra's Revolution. Ugh, I hate that card.
Yeah,
it's really annoying. This red thing of tapping down your lands. Where did that come from?
Yeah, last 2-3 sets we've got it. I think haven't there? There's one in Shadows. I think it was like something Innkeeper.
Yeah,
I don't know what it
Innkeeper.
Was. Yeah, it's like a vampire Innkeeper. I don't remember much, which comes in the battlefield. You can tap a land down. It's like
I mean, I get that they don't want to print land destruction, so I suppose that's why they've done it.
I think they're trying to do it as a placement effect, so it's not quite as feel bad.
Yeah.
Still just feel bad though.
It's certainly pretty annoying when it locks down your only green source or something. Oh, come on.
Jason only had green at the end. I was thinking about doing it.
Yeah.
But I did suspect he had some sort of we saw at the end he had that Ajani things are indestructible and hexproof.
Yeah.
I was like that will come out at some point and then.
Yeah, no, and he did that funny little trick there, bouncing back his forest. That was
yeah. I was like, it's permanent.
Like at that point we were like,
Storm count 1.
He's definitely choked on green mana there.
Yeah. That was very cool. The bouncing back his mana to get his green mana going again. I did think that was a very good play at that time.
Yeah, I was going to correct him, and then I looked at the card like, just it's permanent. That's really good.
Yeah, it is.
I never thought about that.
I've
played that card multiple times. I never thought about doing that.
Yeah, it's a common, right? So I think that's a pretty good card for Pauper. I imagine. Not that I know anything about Pauper really, so could be wrong.
Oh.
Stop the time on the round.
Time on the round has just been called. We wouldn't know that because we forgot to start the timer.
Yeah.
Go us. We are professionals. You've got a nice bit of removal here. Harnessed Lightning.
Harnessed Lightning. There's money in there just to get 3 energy for Bad Bob.
And Caught in the Brights.
Very well with vehicles.
Yeah, though I've noticed that it's a bit less good when your opponent's got vehicles. They can still crew their stuff, can't
Yeah, that is unfortunate. There's loads of little white enchantments I've noticed. Like there's Revoke Privileges, Caught in the Brights, Stop the Arrest. I'm getting confused between all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is this the one I can crew or not?
Yeah, absolutely, right. They're all slightly different. Nice. I guess those were the... I guess Caught in the Brights is one of your main reasons to go white then, that and the...
And the rare, the
nice.
thing.
Well, yeah, it looks like a pretty strong deck.
Nothing compared to yesterday's though, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, you did.
But you're doing well.
You did
Yeah,
take down
doing
yesterday's
well.
tournament.
That's 4 rounds, I think, isn't that this one?
It's 4 rounds today, yeah.
Alright,
Yeah.
so I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
So be undefeated with this and just say it's not just the deck. Sometimes the pile.
Have you done all 5 pre-releases as well?
I have, yes. I started midnight and I've been pretty much here.
Yeah,
Wow.
so despite being sleep deprived and
A
spending...
keenster.
I mean, I work here and you've spent more time in the building this weekend than me, probably.
The trouble is that I've noticed a pattern with all my pre-release packs.
Yeah.
Midnight 1, Masterpiece.
Yeah.
Saturday morning, 3 mythics. Saturday afternoon, 1 mythic. It started going worse and worse and worse. Like, this morning, no mythics. Like, oh god.
Oh no.
And it's like, I got 4 rares this time. I've only got 2 rares that I can play, so it's just like it's getting worse and worse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, you can win some prize packs and, you've got a less chance of getting something sweet.
And the other thing is, getting mythic is great, but equally, you might get something in your prize packs, and having lots of good synergy rares is probably better than having a mythic.
I had those on
that
top
forces
2
you
on
into a colour.
Saturday. I don't think.
Oh, right,
see
so
the deck
you're
as well.
I didn't see the deck.
It was just like Gear Hulk, the green one, Fumigate, Lightning Runner, Pinging Back Walker, I can't remember his name, Blister.
Yep.
It was just everything really good.
Just quickly, Jim asks you, what was the masterpiece?
Chalice of the Void. Don't play it in limited. I did. I locked myself underneath it. Wasn't too good.
Definitely a constructed card.
Yeah, I gave it a shot. The best thing I found was to loot it away using Smuggler's Copter to really throw them off.
You had Smuggler's Copter too. Wow.
I had a full
That's
Smuggler's
pretty
Copter.
good.
It was really good, that one. I only came 6th though because I got land, flooded and screwed in the last round, so luck just beats sometimes.
Sounds like
Yeah.
you've had a pretty good weekend though.
Yeah. Can't complain.
Decent indeed.
Yeah, I heard that someone else also opened another Chalice of the Void at
Yeah,
the
there's been
midnight
lots of duplicates. Like on Saturday morning, I think there was like 2 Snaring Bridges.
There were 2 Black Vices.
2 Black Vices,
Yeah,
yeah.
on Saturday.
So it's just everyone's getting duplicates.
Yeah, we were speculating it might be some sort of printing mishap, but maybe it's just chance.
Maybe we'll never know.
Yeah. Anyway, Andrew, we'll let you get back to your next round.
I've
which will
probably
be
lost game 1 now.
starting very soon. Yeah, excellent. I'm sure you'll win it back anyway.
Oh, I hope so.
Cool, well, thank you.
Thanks very much for
Thanks
chatting
for
with
having
us,
me
and good luck in your next rounds.
Hopefully I'll come first. That'll be 3 events, though, because I won the team one too.
Whoop, whoop.
Doodaloo. Mhm. Nice. So cards that I'm wanting to see on stream.
And that's one thing, guys, before Kieren tells you about his cards, is obviously if you want to ask questions to, well, obviously to us, but also anyone that we get in to interview about how their game went, it would be super cool if you got involved and gave your own questions and talked. So if you want to do that, I'll keep one eye on you guys and then we'll get your questions answered as well. So yeah. Anyway, back to what you were saying, sorry.
Indeed. Cards I'd like to see. Hopefully we can see this mechanised production in action. Because we did we did open one in
We
our
did,
pool, didn't
yeah.
we? But we didn't have any
But we
good
didn't have
artifacts to put it
anything
on.
to do it with, it was sad.
Yeah, we didn't even have any good servo producers. Because with servos it's pretty exciting. Yeah, you can get to 8 artifacts way easily. And I'm sure there's a janky constructed deck as well with clues.
Oh, that would be cool. I'd like that.
Yeah.
I don't know if it'd be good, but it would be cool.
Yeah, it's a shame it says enchant artifact you control. It'd be really cool if you could put it on your opponent's good thing. In that case, you'd just put it in any blue deck, even if you didn't have that many good artifacts. because your opponent's probably going to have something decent. So that's what I'm hoping to see. I've seen a couple of people open this guy.
That guy's pretty.
I'm not that excited about seeing this guy because he's going to end the game instantly at that point.
Yeah, but he is tripped green. Like it's quite a step into green. Obviously, you're going to do it if you open him. You're going to do it, but you're really making a choice to go to green with him. But he's super cool.
He's going to win you the game straight away. He gets you a lot of energy. He gets you. It's not just one energy when it enters battlefield or attacks. It's one for each creature you control.
Mhm.
Good grief.
Cookie.
Yeah. So. I wonder if this is guys. I don't know. What's the biggest bomb in the set? Do you think this demon is pretty amazing? So 7 mana 5/5. He's got improvise, so you'd have to pay 7 mana for him. Flying 5/5 is pretty good. Straight up. Makes your opponent discard cards.
I love it when anything makes my opponent discard cards. It's my favourite tactic in any card game.
Yeah, fairies player. And then 2 mana and second artifact. You can give a creature -2/2. Yeah.
In constructed, I can imagine being bananas. Pretty good here. Like, obviously, it's going to be a bomb, and that's what you want in this format. But like, I can see it getting constructed play definitely.
Yeah, we've not seen an improvised deck yet. Fingers crossed we get to see one. We haven't seen any planeswalkers yet.
No.
I'm sure there have been a few opened. There must be.
The Ajani's pretty cool, isn't he?
Ajani is pretty strong, yeah. He draws 2 cards. He destroys creatures. He is 6 mana, but he's pretty powerful.
He's a planeswalker.
Ooh. We played against this. In fact, I played against it earlier today as well. This guy seems nuts. 3 mana 3/5 vehicle. It's got flying. It gives you 2 energy when it enters the battlefield. You can pay an energy to give it lifelink.
Hey,
it's got crew 1.
Hello, parents, for the next round.
Thank you. Who do we want to see?
We could have our own Alex Moore.
Oh, we could.
And Matthew Horn.
That sounds like quite nice.
Matthew Horn has had a draw, so he might have some dirdly goodness for us.
I'm up for that.
Has a 13 mana combo.
Oh man, yeah, let's see that one.
Sold.
Yeah.
13 mana combos.
13 mana combo. So what are you doing?
I was gonna say we should probably change the overlay
just in
quickly.
Case you didn't see that. That's what's kind of happening.
We don't know what the combo is,
but it sounds cool. In fact, I might just presumptuously name his deck 13 mana combo. We might never see it, but I hope we do.
We will see.
We'd had a cool thing yesterday in the Two-Headed Giant, didn't we? What was it? It ended up with our opponent drawing 7 cards.
Oh, that was one of the green expertise, which you draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures you control, and then you can play something that costs 5 or less for free. That's really good, and it doesn't target the creature you control. It just checks on resolution what the biggest creature you have is, and you draw that many.
I'm just
going
to check what they're on. So.
Nice.
Back in a second.
Sure thing, Rachel. So yeah, you can't destroy a creature in response to sort of make their expertise fail. Sure, maybe they'll draw less cards, but even drawing 2 cards and getting to play a 5-drop for free is pretty excellent. Sorry, I'm just updating the. We have an Alex Moore. Ooh. There we go. The player's